Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Uh, as you all know that follow me, I have had a TIA, which is a mini stroke, right side. You can see the difference. But today, as I start training, I'm back on a bike. So I'm going to do this talk from the seat of someplace I'm very, very comfortable with, which is a bicycle. As the condition, what would you say, worsens, things are going to start to happen. I'm going to start forgetting things. And the number one thing I've always told everybody is never forget your memories. Always make new ones. I'm still going to do that because I figured that I was told by my Heavenly Father to endure to the end, and I will endure to the end. Now, as we start down a brand new path to motivate and inspire others with not only heart disease, with heart failure, with kidney disease, kidney failure, that we can overcome anything. It's all here. There is no reason to sit on the couch and feel sorry for yourself. I'm going to tell you that right now. And I'm going to be the first to tell you, no one cares. No one. Yeah, your wife might, your kids might. That's about it. Okay, you can tell your story as much as you want, just like I have, but no one really cares. Okay, all they care about is following, seeing what you can really do. Okay, I'm going to show you what I can really do. They don't call me Forrest Gump on the bike for nothing. They don't call me the bus driver for nothing. And they definitely don't call me the heart warrior just to call me the heart warrior. Let's climb a hill. Yeah, that's Bob Quick's journey. That's me right there. Let's climb a hill. Let's see if we can do this. I'm right with you. Come on, let's go. Let's climb the hill. Am I ready for this ride? I will be. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's hard to keep the phone here straight while I climb a hill, but I am going to get back up and pump. Here we go. Okay, it's just us against the world. Thank you for joining me on my workout, though. I told you guys I would enlighten you and show you what I can do. And hopefully, as I show you, you figure out that you too can overcome anything. Okay, I've overcome a stroke on the left side. I think this year, according to the neurologist, is my 7th TIA. Okay, you have choices. I mean, some people have a stroke and they never do recover. And then some of us, I've never had a full-blown stroke. I've had mini strokes, which are TIAs. I have recovered. This one has been the hardest one since. Usually it's a day or two. This one actually happened on the 8th of October, or the 9th, in the middle of the night sometime. I had not feeling good the day before. I figured, yeah, man, I'll just stretch it out, I'll work it out. Everything would be okay. While I was doing that, I thought I was 22 years old again, and I fell. And I hurt myself. I was all bruised. But I woke up to go to the restroom and couldn't move. To have Red right there whining, knowing something was wrong. I sure do love that dog. As all you know, I do have a service dog named Red Girl. She's actually a medical alert dog. I'm going to give you a little backstory. You've all heard how she hits on other people. I was just at the gym just now. Big old dude named Travis starts to work out the bench beside me. And instantly Red got real agitated. Barked at him a few times and growled. That's her hitting on you. That's her telling you something is coming down the pipeline. I point blank asked him. I said, hey, I'm Bob Quick's journey. They call me the heart warrior. By any chance you have heart problem? Yeah, I have a regular heartbeat. My question to him was, when was the last time you were at your cardiologist? About a year. I said, you take meds? Are you compliant on your med? I take that as a no. Okay, and I did ask him. He says, no, I ain't. But he eats very well. I mean, the guy had freaking arms bigger than most people's legs. I mean, absolute specimen of a man. Actually reminded me of Travis Wilkinson from back home. Big old boy. But as we were talking, I explained to him how important it is to keep track. Do your blood pressure every morning. You should have a mobile cup. You should know how to use it. Okay? Keep track. Paper and pen. Okay? Put it down. Okay? And another thing is you can get a heart monitor actually into your phone. Most Androids, most iPhones, lifesavers. Okay? You can get them right from your cardiologist. They'll sign you up. A wonderful thing. I think it costs like $3 a month. Ain't shit. Okay, I'll guarantee you one thing. In the long run, it's cheaper than you going out and buying a cuff and everything. Okay, and I have a hard time with the cuffs because I do got a big gun on that side, a little gun on this side from the stroke. Okay, but he promised me he was going to go. Okay, and I explained to him that I asked him if he had a wife. Yeah, I'm married. I saw the ring. That's why I asked that. I was setting him up. I'll be honest. I set you up. Okay, and I asked if you had kids. Yeah. I said, now, I don't want you to do this for you because you're just like me. We're stubborn men. Okay, we'll drive ourselves to the hospital. I've known people that are having a widowmaker and drove themselves to the hospital and basically passed inside the waiting room and they revived them. Another thing that I really preach a lot, besides the blood pressure, is CPR. Okay, there is an amazing company in Utah, okay, and I know he goes to Idaho, Wyoming, probably into Nevada. It's called CPR Plus, firefighter based, firefighter run, okay. Brandon Woods is his name. It's CPR Plus. Do yourself a favor. If you go, sign up for a class. Take your whole family, because let me tell you, we're coming into the holidays. Do that class now. You may save someone at the Thanksgiving table. Oh, it's, you might not get in there that quick. But you think about Christmas. Think about New Year's. You could be the difference in somebody's life. It ain't none to take a class, okay? But keep up on it, okay? Learn from Brandon, okay? Learn CPR, okay? Not only for you, but for your kids, okay? People don't need to be without a father. People don't need to be without their grandparents. Is it going to work every time? No. Sometimes there's too much damage, and even CPR ain't going to help. Okay? There comes a point at the 23 to 30 minute mark, you just need they're done. Okay? If you haven't got a heartbeat by then, the chances of them ever coming back, probably this. I'm one of the true exceptions. Okay? I was worked hard. Okay, I woke up, I was so freaking pissed off. I mean, here's my ribs broke. I want you guys to think about this. I was in a medically induced coma for 7 days after having my widowmaker. And that's when everything broke, because he didn't give up on me. And when I got to the hospital, the person that gave up was the ER doctor. He wanted to call time. Thanks to John Lasseter. Okay, Jack. I'm still here. He is and was the best cardiologist Utah, Idaho has ever seen. He could look at you and tell you. Jack told me I was the bus driver. The bus driver means that he, point blank told me, he didn't save me to be a cardiac cripple. He saved me to inspire other people. And I've done that. And hopefully I've lived up to that name. As we start this new journey, this ride, it's called Jack's Ride. I get a little emotional. My cardiologist went through hell. He lost 2 daughters. One was swept away in a flood in the river. Never did find her. The other one, Sadie, was actually riding with me when I set medical history. Jack put 2 stents in me, and Bingham Memorial Hospital in Blackfoot, Idaho. And 24 hours later, we started the journey home. We were in Malad, Idaho, when I got the call that Jack went on home that night and we were going to meet in the morning. Everybody went home. We stayed. I got the phone call from his brother-in-law that Sadie had passed. I mean, you want to talk about slap in the face. I mean, she was our support driver. I took it very hard. I didn't want to ride again. I was done. Thank you, Lord. I mean, really mean that, thank you. Because if it wasn't for Lori, I probably wouldn't have ever got back on the bike again. She told me, no, Sadie would want you to ride. That's what you do. Keep doing what Bob does. So, as I do this new one, it's going to be Jack's ride. Okay? He's going to be with me. To tell you how I believe, in 2018 and 19, I did some killer rides, but we rode across Wyoming, Utah, Wyoming, and Nebraska before I had cyclist's worst nightmare. I started bleeding out the back end. I had an internal hemorrhoid that had ruptured. I was rushed back to McKay Hospital and fixed. But Sadie didn't die because of something I did. She died of a blood clot to the lung. Nothing that nobody could do, not even Jack, to save her. Jack took it very hard, which I don't blame him. I've never been in his shoes. Lori took it very hard. So this time, I ride for you, Jack. I ride for you, Sadie. Okay, you're going to be the wind at my back. You're going to keep the rain away. You're going to make Bob succeed one more time. Okay, we're going to show America what we can really, really do. And I challenge anyone that's on that couch to get up. Okay, if you follow me, come join me on a ride. Have some fun. Okay, I'm 15 minutes into this ride right now, and on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm riding at a 6, just above my halfway point. And you can tell I'm pumping. Okay, playing no games. I'm on a flat, and I'm letting all hell rip on this bike. Started with me a little bit, but that's life. Okay, no pain, no gain. So, if I've ever inspired you to get up off the couch, please leave me show me on my YouTube. Tell me. And please, everyone that follows my YouTube, please share it with your friends. Let's inspire some people to get up. Let's inspire a nation. Okay? This will be 4th, 5th killer ride I've done. But I'll do the normal thing. I will be thanking my fire departments as I go along. Okay? Thanking my first responders, because you need to understand they are our hometown heroes. Everybody, oh, that's our vets. Yeah, we're a hero, but a whole different ballgame. We went and protected America. These guys are here. They run into a fire, okay, when everybody else is running away to save someone. I have, over the years, laid to rest many, many firefighters. But I'm going to be honest, most of them weren't because of a fire. Most of them was because everything got to them. You don't know what it's like when somebody in Congress or Senate or Utah State Legislature says, oh, 20 years, that's too short, they got to do 25. I challenge any of you guys to go. Let's see you do a month. I want to see you go through fire training, which I don't think most of you chubby buddies can do it, okay? But I challenge you to go to your fire department, to do what they do, okay? And see what they see, okay? And you tell me that 20 years ain't enough. Okay, I ain't gonna go into a rant and rave, because I could really go into a rant and rave on this one, okay? Because I don't believe most cities that don't pay their firefighters enough, but yet their city officials get raises when nobody else does. I promised I won't get political. I'm not gonna get political. Okay, guys, remember, Bob Quick's journey. I love you. We all love you. Red girl's right there. She sits in front of me. I'll show you. Let me turn the thing. There's our rig girl right there. And there's me pedaling. Okay, love y'all. Remember, what one can do, so can another. That's brought to you by my coach, Big Dave Edgel, at the shop in Utah. Love y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.